Hey, crypto family. I'm Nemesis with the Crypto Brothers, and I'm thankful to be off of work. I've been off of work for a little while now. Been relaxing, ate some food. It's nice. Looked at some mining equipment stuff, miner porn, GPUs. It's good stuff. And with this, I was also came across a little article here where, you guys just got to be careful where you're getting your updates from, I guess. Let's dive right on into it. So, PSA hackers are using fake flash updates to hide cryptocurrency mining malware. Now, I already know a little bit about this from reading about it before. This isn't something that's brand new. It's just kind of hitting more of the headlines. But there will be cryptocurrency mining malware that'll be mining pretty much Monero. It's got an XMR rigs miner on there. And it'll have the Adobe Flash Player on there so that when you go to download it, the Adobe Flash Player works just fine. And their hopes is that while you're downloading and doing your thing on your computer, you're not going to notice that they're stealing hash power from you and leaving you with an electric bill. Let's see what this article has to say about it. It has been discovered that the fake Adobe Flash Player updates are being used to superstitiously install cryptocurrency mining malware on computers and networks, creating severe loss in time, system performance, and power consumption for affected users. This is not new. While the fake flash updates that push malware have traditionally been easy to spot and avoid, with a new campaign of new tricks that can stealthily download cryptocurrency miners on Windows systems. Writing in a post exposing the scheme, Unit 42 Threat Intelligence Analysis Brad Duncan said, as early as 2018, some samples of impersonating flash updates have borrowed pop-up notifications from the official Adobe installer. So I would be sitting there definitely, if I was going to see a pop-up for Adobe, I might just venture onto Adobe's actual website and see if there's a real update for it or not. Even if there is, I'd still probably get it from them just so that I don't have to deal with being crypto jacked, basically. These fake flash updates install unwanted programs like an XMR rig, cryptocurrency miner, mining that Monero, because in the future, everything's going to be mining that Monero. But this malware can also update the victim's flash player to the latest version, just so that you, as the victim, don't realize what you just did. The implication of this unpleasant scenario is that a potential victim may not notice anything out of the ordinary while the XMR rig cryptocurrency miner or other unwanted program is quietly running in the background of the victim's Windows computer until they get their electric bill and it's up just a little bit and they're wondering why their load times on their computer is like a little slower. This miner software can potentially slow down the processor of the victim's computer and damage the hard drive. And I'm not saying it'll really damage anything. It could, but it's more or less it's going to bog down the whole computer. It's going to make them think that the computer's broke. Or extract confidential data and transmit it to other digital platforms without the victim's consent. And that'll be something that lasts a little bit, would be more for traditional malware. As soon as you download it, it dumps your whole hard drive onto the internet, and they make money and make off with all the info. Duncan explained that it was not very clear how the potential victims were arriving at the URL delivering the fake flash updates. However, the network traffic during the infection process has primarily been related to a fraudulent flash update. Increasingly, the infected Windows server generates an HTTP post request to osdsoft.com, a domain affiliated with the updaters or installers pushing cryptocurrency miners. Gotta be careful. He said while the research team searches for certain particular fake Flash updates, it observes some Windows executables with string names with Adobe Flash players from non-Adobe cloud-based web servers. Sinuses. Stupid allergies. These downloads had the string Flash player, the download PHP clicked in the URL. The team also found 113 examples of malware meeting these criteria since March in 2018 in autofocus. 77 of these malware samples are identified with the coin miner tag in the autofocus. The remaining 36 samples share other tags with those 77 coin miner related executables. Duncan encouraged Windows users to be more cautious about the kind of Adobe Flash updates that they are trying to install, stating that while the Adobe pop-up and update features make the fake installers seem more legit, which it will, potential victims will still receive warning signs about running the downloaded file on their Windows computer. As long as you got an updated firewall, it's gonna detect the extra little bit of coding in the back side of this, and it's going to register it as a virus. So definitely pay attention to your own antivirus software. If it's popping up and giving you warnings, do not download the Flash player. That will be your first sign, hopefully, and the only one that you need to not do that. In his words, organizations with decent web filtering and educated users have a much lower risk of infection by these fake updates. Some of the reasons why I'm here, giving these updates out. CCN recently reported that a report from McAfee Labs showed cryptojacking surged 86% in the second quarter of 2018 and is up 459% versus last year. So, with that being said, I mean, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, I would be sitting there being careful, definitely going through and going to Adobe Flash Player directly and seeing if they legitimately have updates. Why worry about a third party asking you if you need an update your Flash Player if you can go directly to the source and have them update it from there? So be careful out there, guys. I mean, if any of you guys have ever had any experiences with this, certainly drop a comment in down below. And while you're down there, smash the like button, hit the subscribe and the bell, share this with everybody. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next one.